Hi guys, welcome to the Conscious Entrepreneurs channel, and I really do apologize that I haven't done a video in a long time. For about 4 or 5 days, well actually nearly a week, I've been sick with a horrible virus that I was recovering from. Also, I have been researching a lot of cool stuff, and I found out this a new business that I'm going to be delving into. And in fact, I'm actually going to put a lot of time and effort into this business rather than just spreading thin and focus, testing this and testing that. Because I think that this is definitely the way forward when it comes to like extremely high profit margins. There is so much potential. Like literally anyone can get involved in this because the market is just so huge for this. And basically, in a nutshell, it's domain flipping. Okay, so it's domain investing or domain flipping. Now, you don't have to domain flip because there are different ways to make money with a domain. There are people that just rent domains out. There are people that just park domains. There are people that just flip it for a small profit. And then there is people that hold on to domains like an asset or real estate, okay, and they are making monthly recurring income from, for example, ads or from renting it out. So those are like the long-term passive investors like that want to receive passive income rather than quick flips. Now, personally, I mean, I like all ways of making money with domains. I've been researching domains a lot, like the domain business, and I just see so much potential. Now, I was doing eBay in the past, and one of my greatest flips was actually buying 3 books for £7.50. I think I've already mentioned this story before in my other videos, but I bought 3 books for £7.50 and I sold it for £90. Well, domain flipping is like that, but on a whole new level. Like literally, you won't be selling your domains for 90. Well, you could sell your domain for £90, but usually you're investing $7. Okay, if you get your domain from DreamHost, okay, because DreamHost sell super cheap domains. Okay, you're looking at $7.99. That's about £5 in British money. Okay, so you get a domain name for £5, and then you flip it for like 1,000, 2,000, sometimes a bit less, sometimes it could be a couple of hundred. Okay, but still, guys, even like when you purchase something for £5 and you can flip it for a couple of hundred, that is extremely high profit margins. So like that's why I just see so much potential, and I just think to myself, like, what is the point in me putting all this energy, all this time into doing like stupid, like I'm not calling it stupid because some people make a living off of it, and some people make money from it, and it pays their bills and they live off of it. But affiliate marketing, eBay or Amazon affiliate marketing, which pay you very low commissions such as 5%, and you're putting all of this effort and work into building websites that pay you out 5% commissions, or you're doing these YouTube videos that I was speaking about in my previous videos about creating review like Amazon reviews. I mean, which is great. People make money from it, and there is a possibility to make money from it. Like, you need a bunch of videos out there, but what's the point when you can literally like pay for something that is in high demand for like $7, and then you can flip it for like 2,000? Like, there is no comparison to this, from this business to Amazon affiliates, or I mean ClickBank. Like affiliate marketing, when it comes to affiliate marketing, ClickBank digital products, you can again get a very good commission from them. But literally, I find that flipping is, I've always enjoyed flipping. Okay, it's like finding gold and then being able to just resell it. And that's exactly what I was doing with eBay as well. So in fact, it's the exact same principle. That's what I love about domain flipping, is that I don't have to, I mean, it's exactly the same principle. So I find a domain that a lot of people want, or some people really want, okay? And then I buy it for like the one that's available, obviously. So I buy one that's available, that's in demand, okay, for $7. Like, you're not, premium is basically when it's someone's selling it at a high price. So you don't want to get it at the premium level. Now you can get it at a premium level depending on the seller and how much they're selling it for. So if they're selling it for cheap, then you can buy it if you know that it's sold. It can be sold for much more. Okay, but usually you would get a domain for $7. Okay, so you buy a domain for $7. Okay, not any domain. You want to get a domain that had already expired. So there is actually a website. Now I've been researching this for the past several days. When I was ill, I was just doing my research. But basically, there's a website. It's called expireddomains.net. Okay, and you go to expireddomains.net, and it pulls up for you. I mean, you can go to filter section to filter out the ones that you're looking for, precise domains that you're looking for. And the filter section is awesome because it pulls you up exactly what you want. And I will probably do another video on that. But basically, you go to the filter section, you filter out all of the things that you want and all of the things that you don't want, and you keep all the things that you want, that you're looking for. And then it basically gives you a list of all of the expired domains. Now you can even filter out only on that particular day, so they're fresh expired domains. And literally, I mean, you have to grab it quickly because it can go very fast. Okay, now what happened to me is I actually wanted to buy one yesterday, but I never had the funds in my account because I took the money out of my account. So I was like, oh crap, I didn't have any funds in my account. I had to quickly go to the bank today, put some money in there, like cash in there. But then when I came back to purchase the domain, it had been gone. And that was a real bummer because that particular domain was actually belonged to someone who owned a studio in a specific location. Okay, now what I could have actually done is I could have bought that. So they actually had their website created and they had a business all around that website. What I could have done is I could have bought that domain, okay, and I was going to do it. They're very lucky that I didn't, because if I did, I would have sold it for at least $5,000, okay. So unfortunately, you know, and I do negotiate with them as well. You can negotiate with these people. So I was actually going to buy it. Yesterday. Couldn't buy it yesterday. Came back today. Went to buy it, and it was taken. Now someone else could have took it, like another domainer, or they could have renewed their domain. Okay, so it could have been either. But I did buy a very interesting one yesterday, and I'm going to see how that goes. Okay. So there are different techniques of buying domains. And the other thing is that I wanted to tell you that on my YouTube channel, I want to start doing videos that are more specific to what I'm doing. So I'm going to be speaking more about things that I'm doing and that are working for me. And I want to be more niche related. I don't want to be jumping from this topic to that topic to that topic just to, you know, grow my channel. Okay, I want my channel to be niche, and you know, if domain names does go well for me, then my whole channel I'm planning to do all about domains. Like a majority of my content is going to be about domains, and I just think that personally, I think that is much more better for people. Because you know, if I've got more experience in that area. Now I don't have experience in domaining. Tried it a couple of times before. I think I sold one but I never made any like huge profit. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that if I was to create a channel about this and about that and about this and about that, like, I just think that it's pointless because no one's learning anything from me, really. Like, I like, there are obviously things that I can teach, like basic things of how to do this, how to do that, how to do, like how I've been doing my videos previously, like certain money makers and stuff like that. But now I want to get more specific into creating content around one specific thing and being consistent with that one specific thing. And first of all, seeing how domain flipping goes for me, because I might find that actually this is not really working for me, you know, and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, but I really definitely do have a good feeling about this business, just like I had a good feeling about the eBay business flipping. I think I like the whole idea of flipping things. I mean, there's a science to it. It's just about finding something valuable, finding a domain valuable, and then knowing that there is a potentially you can sell it for much higher than what it's selling for. Okay, that's all domain flipping is, and it's just exactly what I was doing with eBay. How I would buy something, I would go into a store, find something, but there is research. Okay, there is research that is needed to be done. Like, you need to check, has it been sold before? This particular product, is it selling? Now I don't really know about if you can do that with domain names, but I do know like you can get into specific niches that are trending. There's so many strategies with domaining. Domaining isn't just one thing. You just buy domains and that's it. There's people that just focus on .co.uk's. There's some people that just focus on .coms. There's some people that just focus on specific niches because they specialize in specific niches. There's some people that just focus on one word domains, which is incredibly expensive, like extremely expensive, and can make an absolute fortune from, even though it's so much harder to get your hands on a one word .com domain. But if you can, I was listening to this guy. This guy has been domaining for over 20 years, and he basically only invests in one word domains. And this guy, literally, his domains is worth over $100,000 US dollars, over 100,000, and maybe even more. There was one domain this year, I think very recently actually, either this year or last year, voice.com sold for millions. I'm not sure exactly the digits, but I know it was in the millions. Okay, so domain flipping definitely is such a lucrative market. Okay, and you don't necessarily have to be making millions. You don't have to flip your domains for millions. Okay, or you don't have to. Now, you don't just have to flip it. You don't just have to. That's not the only way to make money with flipping them, like basically buying them for low and selling them. Some people don't sell them. Okay, so that guy that I was talking about, the one that buys one word domains, he actually said that he just holds on to them. So he literally just holds on to the domains, and you can basically there's a website that puts ads on your domains. Okay, so when someone goes to the website, now if that for example, if that that domain was getting a bunch of traffic, okay, and people were going to your domain name, and when they go to it, there's like ads on the domain. So when people click the ads, you get paid. So each time people are clicking, you get paid. So that's one way that you can make money with domains. The other way is that you can rent it out to other businesses and redirect like the visitors to their website. Okay, so for example, if I've got a website about cars, okay, so if I got a website that's getting a domain. If I've got a domain about cars, and this domain is a previously well-known age domain, okay, and it has a bunch of traffic coming to it, lots of people, I'm getting lots of visitors every single day, and I go to a car company and I tell them, you know, I've got this domain that's getting a bunch of traffic, what I can do is I can redirect that traffic to your website so that you can get more, visitors to your site, okay? And people are more than likely, you know, if they want more exposure to their website, they will go for that service. Now, that is actually, you'll be charging them a monthly fee, reoccurring fee. So that, depending on how much traffic you're getting, you know, it can be from $50 to $100 a month, sometimes even $1,000 a month. Now, that's $1,000 passive income. You're not doing anything. You're simply redirecting them to their website, okay? So, guys, do you see the power in domains, like domain investing? Now, the other thing you can do is, if you've built up that site, okay, sorry, not the site, if you've built up that revenue, okay, so let's say one domain is making you $1,000 every single month. Guess what? Okay, you can literally sell that now. It's no longer what the price was you were selling it a while ago. Now, once you start bringing revenue into into any property, whether it's domains, whether it's websites, let's say if you're only making $50 a month, okay, you could literally sell that for like 20k, 30k, 40k. If you go onto a website called Flipper, you will see that there are websites, okay, that generate just a bit of revenue, and now they're selling that website for like a ton of money, okay? And that's really where your value of your domain will increase, is if you start driving ads to it, it's going to increase in its value. It's going to increase in its value. More people are going to want to buy it. More people are going to pay more for it, because it's actually making you an income, a passive income, okay? Especially when you've got $50, $100 every month, making you residual income without you doing anything, okay? So that is property right there. That is real estate property that can be sold for a lot of money, okay? I mean, just the domain alone can be sold for 1,000, but then when you've got revenue coming in, you're looking at potentially 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 even, depending on how much revenue is coming in. But you have to obviously do your research. But even 50,000, it can be sold at 50,000 if you have like $1,000 a month coming in every single month for a specific domain. It's going to be way more than 50,000, okay? Because I've seen the numbers on flipper.com, and I have seen that it's definitely not 50,000. You're going to be flipping it for way more, okay? And that's if the domain, like I said, it brings in a revenue of about 1,000. But that's only if you are, redirecting it, and that person is paying you a monthly of 1,000 every single month to get that traffic. I mean, even you can get revenue, like I said, from the ads. So people are clicking the ads. Even if you get a really small revenue, like $5, it will still definitely increase in its value, okay? Because it shows what the website has potential, the domain has potential for. Someone can buy that domain and flip it into a website, flip it into, a product, a website, or an e-commerce store or something. Do you know what I mean? Depending on what niche it is as well, okay? So domain investing is something really interesting, something that I'm looking into, and I think it's definitely a good idea to check it out. Definitely recommend checking out, getting more. Unfortunately, there's not much information on YouTube, or even in general, there's not a lot of information because it's such a specific niche. However, even though it's a specific niche, at the same time, it's such a big niche, okay? Because you just think, it seems like such a small niche, but then when you get into it, there's people making millions just with .co.uk. There's people making millions just with .coms. There's people making millions just with specific domains. Like that's all they get involved with. They don't know about any other domain. They just know about one specific domain or one specific niche in a domain. Like for example, makeup. There's some people that only know makeup domains and cosmetic domains, and they're making a bunch of money. Like that's just an example. But there's so much potential with domaining. A lot of people also invest in name domains, like for example simon.com. You won't be able to get that one because it's not available. Nearly every one name domain is not going to be available. However, you can pick a name and then a field or a niche. So it can be simonlawyers.com or simonteachers.com or simonpractitioners.com. Okay, and basically there will be a lot of Simon practitioners that will be interested in buying that, like independent practitioners or whatever, you know what I mean? Pick a niche that you know that is a money making niche, and then or simonlifecoach.com. Okay, how many Simons are going to be life coaches around the world globally? 9 times out of 10 there are going to be thousands and thousands. So you've got so much potential to sell that to a Simon that really wants that domain name. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That's just one way to go about it. There are many ways to go about domain selling. I'm still really testing this stuff out for myself. And I will do more videos on that to share with you how it goes for me. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Have an awesome day and take care.